Hello everyone, welcome to the EVS class. Students, we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter 3, from testing to digesting. In the previous classes, in class 3 and 4, you have studied about food. What are the sources of food? Why food is very important or essential for us. In this class, we are going to study that what are the different types of tests that we get from food, as well as what happens when we take food inside our mouth. You can look here in this picture, there are varieties of food. Students, you know there are different types of taste in different food. We are going to study in detail about the taste of food. Now look at this picture. You can see Jhumpa and Julan. They are doing a blindfold activity. Most of you have done the blindfold activity in your home and you were able to identify different tastes, isn't it? So we will discuss about the different taste of food. Next, what happens when we take food inside the mouth? Let's begin. Look at the picture, students. You will find that there are variety of food. You can see here apple, banana, cucumber, sugar cubes, chocolate syrup, orange, lemon, salt, and so many varieties of food. You know there are different type of taste in different food. Like when you eat chocolate, you will feel the sweet taste. When you will have lemon, you will have sour taste. When you will eat chili, you will feel spicy. When you will have Karela or bitter gourd, you will feel bitter taste. As well as if you will have chips or something like curry, so you will have salty taste. So generally there are 4 types of taste: sweet, sour, salty and bitter. Spicy taste also you get in some food. Now the question arises that from which part of your body you can feel the different types of taste? That is tongue. So before starting the chapter, we will study in detail about tongue. Tongue is a organ for taste. The function of the tongue are, most of you have seen, tongue helps us to taste the food. It keeps food between the teeth during the chewing process, isn't it? It helps in swallowing food, and tongue play a very important role in speaking as well. But how tongue helps us in identifying the different types of taste? Actually, students, what happens if you will go close to the mirror, you will see tiny bumps like this on your tongue. These are called taste buds. These taste buds have sensory nerves into it that helps us to identify the different taste of food. They provide the sense of taste. Students, while performing the blindfold activity, you might have observed that different region of tongues helps us to identify different kind of taste. Let's see one by one. The front of the tongue or the taste buds present in the front of the tongue helps us to identify sweet things like sugar, jaggery, chocolates, etc. The back of the tongue, in the back of the tongue, the taste buds helps us to identify bitter things like chili, Karela or bitter gourd, etc. Now we will move to sour things. The taste bud at the back of both sides helps us to identify sour taste like lemon, tamarind, etc. Similarly, the taste bud in front, you look carefully. There is you might get confused between the sweet and the salty, but you can, if you will see or if you will observe carefully, you can see the taste bud in front of both sides helps us to identify the salty things. If you are getting confused, you can take out different food items of different taste and try to observe it or feel it. You may easily identify that in which region of tongue you are observing or you are feeling which kind of taste. Okay, sorry for inconvenience, students. So we are back to our class. Welcome back to EVS class. I hope my last class was clear to all of you and you were able to understand what we have discussed in the last class. Today, as that was introductory class, today again we will start our class, and this time we will start from the beginning. That is the beginning of a chapter. I think as per my instructions, most of you will be carrying this book. Books are with you, everyone? If yes, thumb up. If books are with you, please thumb up. Okay, very good. Very nice. So, we will start our chapter, that is from tasting to digesting. Okay. Before starting the chapter, there are two new words that all of you have to understand. What are these two new words? One is tasting and another word is digesting. Okay, these are the two new words that you are going to study. In the previous classes, that is in class 3 and 4, you have studied about the types of food, different modes of different sources of food, that how we get food and why food is important to us. But today in this class we are going to study what are the different taste of food. Very, very important thing, what are the different taste of food. Okay, next thing that we are going to study is what happens when we take food inside our mouth. Okay, from very childhood, whenever you intake your food, you chew it and it goes into your stomach. This much idea all of you are having it. I think are you able to see my screen? My screen is visible to everyone. Okay. So please just give me a thumb up. Okay. So let's start our. Are you able to see a presentation picture of tasting to digesting? Is it visible, everyone? Is this picture visible to everyone? Just if this picture is visible to everyone, just give me a thumb up. From tasting to digesting, visible to everyone. Very nice. Now look at this picture carefully. This picture will represent, or this picture is going to explain about the whole chapter. Now you will tell me how, madam. First we will study about the different tastes of food. You can see in this picture there are varieties of food and these food are of different taste. Next you can see that Jhumpa and Jhulan, they are playing a game, a blindfold game, like I told you to do in the previous activity. And after that they will identify the various tastes. You can see in this picture that Jhulan and Jhumpa, they are able to identify the different types of taste. And the very important part, that is the fourth picture you can see here, the digestive system. In this whole chapter we will study about the process of tasting as well as how the digestion takes place. Okay, so first begin with the chapter different tastes. Okay, I'm just reading the textbook. You can follow me there. Okay, all of you are having textbook, right? You can follow me there. Okay, if you are saying that my presentation is not visible, now just we are reading. Next time when I will present, just try to see. Okay, just a minute. Uh, I don't know why it's happening. Okay, let's begin. Jhumpa ran into the kitchen and caught hold of her mother, saying, "Ma, I am not going to eat this bitter Karela." So, what is the taste of Karela? I think all of you know that is bitter. So, bitter is one kind of taste. With the help of pencil, you can mark bitter there. Okay. So, it will help us to identify the different types of taste. Please, with the help of pencil, mark it bitter. Okay. Give me gur or jaggery and roti. Ma smiled and said, "You ate roti and sugar in the morning." So here comes the another taste. One was bitter Karela. Next is sugar or jaggery. What is the taste of sugar or jaggery? It is sweet. I think all of you know the taste of sugar or jaggery is sweet. So that is second kind of the taste. Okay, or second type of taste. Julan teased Jhumpa. "Don't you get bored of only one kind of taste?" Okay, just tell me who loves to eat only one kind of taste. Means someone who loves to eat only sweet. Just thumb up. Those who love to eat only sweet, thumb up. Okay. And those who love to eat different kind of taste, now they thumb up. Okay. So Lazarus, you are like like to taste both single taste and all the taste. So for MCQ or means for objective, you have to answer only one question. Okay, no problem. Okay, no issues. So there are some kids or some person who like to have those who like only one kind of test, and there are some who like different kinds of test. Okay, we will proceed further. Do you get bored with licking imli or tamarind? What is the taste of tamarind? Here comes the third taste. What is the taste of tamarind? Anyone? You can, that is sour taste. Okay. So, bitter, sweet, and the third taste that comes is sour taste. Please, with the help of the pencil in your textbook, try to write down. Okay. The types of taste. I bet your mouth is watering just by hearing the word imli. Okay, students, did this happen to you? If your mother cooks something very delicious and your favorite food, automatically water starts coming from your mouth. Does this happen to you? Yes or no? If yes, thumb up. If yes, thumb up. Okay. So it happens that whenever the food, something delicious food comes, your mouth automatically starts to water. Okay. Now, what Jhumpa says, "Sure, I love the sour imli, but I eat, but sure, I love the sour imli, but I eat sweet and salty things also." So, what Mother Jhumpa is saying, that she loves imli, that is sour thing, but she also likes sweet and salty things. "I even eat Karela," says Jhulan, and looked at her mother. They both laughed heartily. Means they were mocking at her. So, what we have learned here, students, that there are different kinds of taste. They are sweet, sugar, sweet, salty, sour, and bitter. Okay, so there are 4 different types of taste. Now, are you able to see my screen? Means the beta, I am showing a PowerPoint presentation, not me, but a presentation. Is it visible? Is it visible, my screen? Okay, few are telling that it's visible, few are telling that it's not visible. Okay, let's wait for some time. Actually, I want to show you a presentation. Okay, I'm getting that few of you are not getting my screen. Wait for few minutes. You will get it. Just few minutes. Okay, just few minutes. Okay, okay. Till we get the screen, we will continue to study. Jhulan said to Jhumpa, "Let's play a game. You close your eyes and open your mouth." Okay, so you have done this blindfold activity already at your home. I think most of you have done this activity, right? Most of you have done this activity. Okay, so she said, "You close your eyes and open your mouth. I will put something to eat in your mouth and you will have to tell what it is." Okay, so she said, just blindfold yourself and try to find the taste of the various food items. Julan took a few drops of lemon juice in the spoon and put them into the Jhumpa's mouth. Sour lemon, Jhumpa replied quickly. Okay, so what happens if you put a few drops of lemon in your tongue or in your mouth? You can easily identify it, isn't it? All of you can identify that, right or wrong, right? Okay, so I don't know what's the problem. All of you got my link in the group now? All of you got the link in my group? Okay. My screen is not sharing. Just a minute. Okay, students, for 5 minutes, please switch off your videos so that it can stream, my screen can stream. Please switch off your video for 5 minutes. All of you, please switch off your videos. Mother suggested, crush it, otherwise she will know what it is. Jhulan crushed the jaggery, but Jhumpa easily guessed it. Okay, if we will put jaggery in our mouth, you can try it at your home. Most of you can feel it or you can taste it. Okay. They played the game with different food items. Jhumpa could tell the fried fish even before tasting. So students, what happened with the fried fish without tasting also? Jhumpa was able to identify. Can you tell me the part of the body from which she has identified without using the tongue also? Show me. You can show me. I can see most of the, you can switch on your videos because I'm not presenting the screen. So you can show me and we will identify. Okay, smell, yes, with the help of the nose. Very good, Lazarus, with the help of the nose. So what happens, there are few food items, not without going to kitchen also, you can simply identify those food items from the different room also. How? With the help of the smell. Like fish, if your mother will prepare Maggie, all of you will able to know, okay, Maggie is going to prepare. Similarly, with the help of the egg, if egg is prepared at your home, you can easily identify. Okay. Similarly, various food items are there that you can identify simply by your nose without tasting it. Okay. Jhumpa was okay. Julan said, "Now close your eyes and tell me what it is." Jhumpa was confused. "It is bit bitter, a bit little salty, and somewhat sour. Give me one more spoon." Julan took another spoonful of cooked karela, uncovered Jhumpa's eyes, and said, "Here it is." Jhumpa laughed and said, "Love, give me some more." So this time she was giving karela and she able to identify it. Okay. There are few questions below the topic that we have read just now. Okay. On the basis of whatever we have read just now, we have to answer the following questions. Beta, we will discuss these questions now, and please try to answer these questions. I will also give you the answers, but before that, please try to answer these questions. We will discuss just now in the class only. Julan's mother started watering, Julan's mouth started watering when she heard the word Imli. When does your mouth water? List 5 things you like to eat and describe their taste. So, in this question, you have to write your 5 different food items that you like the most and their taste. All of you can write this, I think. Most of you can write this. Yes or no? So, this you will do just after the completion of class. You will have another class today in the evening or the afternoon. Please try to write this. Okay, 5 different food items that you like the most and their taste. I think most of you know the taste of different food items now. Okay, like sweet, sugar, salty, and bitter. So this question all of you can write. All of you can write this question. I don't think I have to write this question in the blackboard, isn't it? Because your favorite food item will be different from my favorite food item. Okay? So you can write it on your own. Next, do you like only one kind of taste or different one? Why? Just now we have discussed this question, I think, isn't it? So if you write one kind of taste, write what kind of taste you write. Like for me, I like only sweet taste. I'm just giving you example. It's not that I like only sweet taste. I'm just giving you an example. Suppose Venkat will say, "Madam, I like only sweet taste." Okay. So his answer is done. Why? Because now reason, you have to give the reason why. Why? Because I don't like other taste. Others can write, "No ma'am, if we will eat same kind of taste again and again, we will get bored. So we like different kinds of taste." You can write on your own. In class 5, I can expect that you can write on your own. Still, if you are having problem, I will share all the answers with you. Okay, but try to answer all these questions. I think it's very simple. First 2 questions are very simple. All of you can write. Okay. Next, Julan put a few drops of lemon juice in the Jhumpa's mouth. Do you think we can make out the test with just few drops? Yes or no? If yes, thumb up. If no, thumb down. Tell me. Can you identify the taste of food with few drops only? You can identify the lemon but just with few drops. If yes, thumb up. If no, thumb down. Okay. Yes. You can. Those who are having doubt, you can. Those who are having doubt, you can simply try this with the experiment. You know, students, the EVS or science is part of subject where we can do lots and lots of experiment. If you have any doubt, simply go after the end of this class, squeeze one lemon in your mouth and just few drops, and you try to identify. Will you able to identify? Automatically, you will get the answer on your own. You don't need to search something, some book or encyclopedia, or you have to go to some library to find the answer. You can do and you can write the answer. Okay. So those who know the answer, they can write. Those who don't know, Please, it's my request, do this experiment and try to answer it. Okay, you will do it. All of you will do it. Very good. Now, next question. If someone were to put a few seeds of soft on your tongue, would you able to tell with your eyes closed how? Okay. This also you can do the experiment in the home. I think most of you will have soft or ant seeds in your home. You know what is soft, beta? Or ant seeds? You don't know. Actually, all of you know, but you know in the Telugu. Okay. You go to your parents and tell them ant seeds. Or I will try to find what do you call soft in Telugu. Okay, then you will able to identify. Soft is some food ingredient that we use in the food mostly for preparing pickle or for curry and all. Okay. Hello. Now my voice is clear. Are you getting my voice? Okay, if you are complaining that ma'am your voice is not clear, I will try to speak a bit slowly so that it clears. Okay. So I'm repeating again. If you will actually in Hindi we call soft, but in Telugu or Tamil or in some different language we call it by different name. I will try to identify. I will try to find out what you call soft in Telugu or in other language, and then you can identify what happens. Beta, they don't have some prominent. What should I say? They don't have any fixed taste like sweet or chocolate. Whenever you will eat, you will have sweet taste only. Whenever you will eat Karela, always you will have a bitter taste only. Okay, but if you will eat tomato or soft like this, there are some food particles. They don't have any fixed taste. Okay, I will send you the name of few food particles or few food ingredients that don't have any distinct or any specific taste. Okay, but with the help of smell you can identify them. Okay, so discuss and write. Here are 4 questions that we discussed just now. Okay, clear? I hope all of you can write these 4 questions in your notebook. Okay. Next, we will study about the different regions of mouth where we can identify different tastes. All of you can see this picture in your textbook. All of you can see this? You can see here that this is the tongue, and in the tongue there are various regions for various food tests to be identified. Beta, in the next class, actually today what happened I don't know, there was lots and lots of confusion. I'm continuously getting calls from the parents that the link is not opening, so I'm not discussing lots and lots of things. Actually today I wanted to complete this section of close your eyes and tell, but somehow I'm not able to continue it. I don't know, maybe today it's raining also, because of that the connectivity is not good. That's why my voice is skipping or video is not clear. Today whatever we have learned, that is different types of tests. Try to learn that and try to answer the questions from discuss and write. You have here discuss and write. These 4 questions we have just now discussed. Please try to answer these 4 questions. Okay, in the next class
ma'am, we can write that like a homework.
It's not homework, beta. We have discussed just now in class. Write it after all the classes ends. I think after 11:40 your classes will be over. Take break, and in the evening or in the afternoon, whenever you are free, please write it down. Okay, because in this online class, if you will start writing, most of the time will go in writing. So we are just discussing it. You can write with the help of the pencil the expected answers that we have discussed, but whenever you are free and you get the time, try to answer these questions. Today I am not discussing the different regions of tongue where we can identify the different tests. Actually beta, what happens, we have studied that there are 4 tests: sweet, sour, bitter and salty.
Yes ma'am.
So Actually, in the same part of tongue we can't identify it. In the tongue there are different regions where we can identify these four kinds of tests. Okay, in the next class we will try to study in detail about that, and I will make sure that my screen is visible, or otherwise I will use this blackboard to
Ma'am.
learn. Okay. Tell me what's the problem. Now one by one you can ask one by one, beta, so that I will able to answer. Tell me first. Who will tell? Shiri, tell me first. Then Hari, you will tell me. Shiri, what's the problem? Tell me, beta. Shiri,
Ma'am, you tell na. I am cleared, ma'am, now.
now you're clear. Very good. Now next. Now, beta, please switch off your microphone. Hari, tell me what's the problem.
Ma'am, could you please repeat the questions and activity you gave?
You were not able to listen it.
Ma'am, you were telling all the questions and everything, na ma'am. The voice was skipping every time.
I can understand, beta, because it's raining outside. There may be internet problem. We will these four questions from page number 23. Just when you will read the questions, you will able to answer, beta. These are very simple questions. You just read the questions. I think most of you will able to answer it. Okay.
And ma'am,
Anyone
also
else?
one more thing, ma'am. I know the word for soft in Tamil.
You know the word for soft in Tamil? Tell me what it is.
It's somb.
So, anyone who knows the meaning of soft in Telugu, please tell me. So others will be for others it will be very helpful. What you call soft in Telugu? This is a homework. Okay. In the next class, you will teach me what you call soft in Telugu or in your regional language. Like we have Shreyas. He knows Malayali, so he can teach us. Okay. In Hindi, we all know we call it as a soft. In Telugu, any one of you can teach me what you call this soft or anisix. You can search or you can tell me. I will also search, and if I get the answer, I will let you know definitely. Okay.
Ma'am, in Telugu also it is a
Soft
song,
only.
ma'am.
Very good. See, Rajas is telling that in Telugu also we call it as a soft. श्रेयांश हम क्या बोलते हैं उसको हिंदी में एनिसिड्स को श्रेयांश are you able to listen me? Are you getting my voice?
Yes.
What we call acids? आप क्या बोलते हो? सॉफ्ट ही बोलते हो ना? सॉफ्ट बोलते हैं, तो हम हिंदी में सॉफ्ट बोलते हैं. अभी हमको हरि ने बताया हम उसको तमिल में क्या बोलते हैं, राजरस ने बताया हमें उसे तेलुगु में क्या बोलते हैं. हम वेट करेंगे श्रेयस का, वो हमें बताएंगे इसे मलयाली में क्या बोलते हैं. ओके, so I think all of you can write these questions from page number 23. Now what I am telling you is that I am not discussing further, as we are not able to join most of our friends. One thing. Second thing, today the voice is not clear, so we are meeting again on Thursday and we will try to continue our class. And if you have any doubt, still you can message me in the WhatsApp from 9 to 2:40 in the afternoon. Okay, is it clear to everyone? So